Hello everyone, my name is Nikki and today I'll be presenting my oral presentation in Arts Appreciation. So first I'll be saying what I've learned personally and after that I'll be saying what I've learned professionally. So I'll be starting first at personally. As a student and also as an individual, there are so many things that I've learned and realized in arts appreciation. I would interpret my learnings through three words: appreciate, imagine, and live. Appreciate. I've had this word because this subject changed my perspective with what I've been believing with myself and also to the people around me, in which I believe now that these individuality, these things that we have in ourselves makes us who we are. Now I can say that by accepting each and everyone's flaws, imperfections, uniqueness, and also attitudes, and also our creative side and our feelings defines who we really are. It gives us identity. And these I've learned to accept it. The differences that each and everyone shines with what they have. That I've learned to accept, appreciate people's great worth, and also at the same time, having this lesson gives me self growth. Next thing is by imagine, because I've realized that arts appreciation taught me imagination can get me through out of what I know with myself and also beyond my limits, beyond who I am now with what I can become someday. It is a learning to get out of my comfort zone where I can learn and explore the things that I can possibly do rather than what I can do. That having a poor mindset can stop me to get into the next step for my life's progress. This subject taught me how to don't let myself be eaten with my fears, overthink with what other people says, and do what are the things that makes me happy and also at the same time makes me progressive in everything that I'm doing. In these, I've learned to become optimistic, adventurous in life, and also having hunger for discoveries of what is my real capacity as an individual. For my self growth as an aspiring student and also as an individual. Now, lastly, I have the word live. Because I've realized in arts appreciation, not only people can get into living in this world, but also the people's artworks. In these, I've learned to appreciate and start living life. In expressing my feelings through artworks, crafts, drawings, songs, or acts that help me explore my capabilities and talents when it comes to creativity side of mine. By applying the realization in my life, it is where I have discovered my other talents that I've never known before. That the subject taught me how to become curious and also adventurous at the same time, to become fearless and optimistic in discovering things. That I can speak out my feelings through the living artworks of mine. And these are the things what arts appreciation taught me. So moving on, I'll be speaking out what I've learned professionally. As an aspiring professional, what I've learned in arts appreciation in relation to professionalism is I would put it into three words again: communicate, collaborate, and enjoy. Communicate, these words can really interpret my learnings in arts appreciation because most of the time in class we tend to have activities working with each and everyone. That I've realized through this, everyone can learn to speak out their thoughts in their mind, communicate with each other. That in order for us to really work as a group, to make our presentations better, outputs be more sensible, we have to learn to share ideas, clarify our means, or clarify our thoughts to each other, to not have too much misconceptions as a group. That through this activity, my communication skills also were being developed as well. That it really helps me as an individual. Next thing is to collaborate. I know it seems to be cliche in this subject, but though it really makes sense when I had this subject because nothing would be greater having more heads rather than one in doing a certain project. And which I really mean is I always admire other people's differences when it comes to ways of thinking. Ever since I was enjoying hearing out different thoughts, different perspectives, ideas, stories, and even knowledge of them. Because it is also a way for me to grow and also widen my knowledge when it comes to things. It also helps me to become more open minded when it comes to people's feelings and also mindsets. At the same time, it made me to become an understandable person to others. That from these things, it could really help you to understand more individuals through the ways of collaborating with each other. Now, lastly, is the word enjoy. The moment of learnings that in arts appreciation subject discusses and have groupings seems to be the most enjoying part for me as a student because I get to learn and understand each lessons in creative manner. And also at the same time, I get to present my presentation in a way that I'm comfortable with. And which in the past, I can say that I'm very afraid of presenting. But in this subject, it helped me to conquer my fear and also become confident with what I am presenting. These subjects give me an excitement rather than fear when having lessons. And also, it enlightens me every time we're taking lessons. In which I can say, arts appreciation doesn't only leaves me a lots of lessons in life, but also leaves me a happy memories to get back into as year pass. And these are the lessons what I've learned in arts appreciation. So thank you very much for listening. I hope you really enjoyed what I've learned in arts appreciation. And also I'm looking forward to see you again. Thank you.